father and son pilots killed in fiery California plane crash, final words and cause of death confirmed. Visalia, California, May 8, 2025. A tragic plane crash in the Central Valley has claimed the lives of a well-known father and son pilot duo, sending shockwaves through their tight-knit aviation community and beyond. The victims, Gregory "Greg" Palmer, 58, and Ethan Palmer, 25, were killed when their small aircraft went down during a short routine flight Wednesday afternoon. Flight turns fatal within minutes. The Palmers were flying a Piper PA-28 Cherokee, a single-engine training and commuter plane en route from Fresno to Bakersfield. Just 19 minutes after takeoff, the aircraft began experiencing engine failure, according to FAA emergency audio logs. Greg, a veteran pilot with over 12,000 flight hours under his belt, made a mayday call to Fresno Approach Control. "We're losing power. Going to attempt an emergency landing. Staying calm. My son's with me." The plane never made it to a safe landing strip. Instead, it went down in a rural almond grove near Visalia, bursting into flames on impact. Nearby workers rushed to help, but the wreckage was already engulfed. The final moments. "I got you, son." A recovered cockpit voice recorder revealed the pair's final conversation. As the engine sputtered and altitude dropped, Ethan, still relatively new to flying solo, asked his father what to do. "I got you, son. Just keep your eyes on the horizon," Greg told him. Ethan's final words were simple. "Thanks, Dad. Love you." They perished on impact due to blunt force trauma and fire-related injuries, confirmed by the Tulare County Coroner's Office. A bond forged in the sky. Greg was a retired Navy aviator turned flight instructor. He taught dozens of pilots and inspired his son, Ethan, to follow in his footsteps. The two were often spotted working on aircraft together or flying community demo flights. Ethan had just received his private pilot's license last fall and was preparing to apply to the U.S. Air Force Academy. They weren't just father and son. They were co-pilots in life, said family friend and fellow pilot Angela Rivas. Shock and sorrow ripple across the community. At Visalia Municipal Airport, the flag flies at half-staff. A growing memorial of candles, flight wings, and photos now sits beneath the hangar where the Palmers prepped for what would be their final flight. Social media has been flooded with tributes. "Greg taught me to fly. Ethan reminded me why I love it. A loss that hit us right in the cockpit." What caused the crash? Preliminary investigation points to a catastrophic engine failure, possibly linked to a sudden oil pressure drop. The NTSB and FAA have launched a joint inquiry and retrieved all major wreckage components for examination. There were no other casualties. Services and legacy. A public memorial will be held this Saturday at the Visalia hangar. A formation flyover, performed by Greg's former students, will honor the lives lost. Greg and Ethan's ashes will be scattered over the Pacific Ocean during a private ceremony next week. They took their last flight together. Now they soar where the skies never end.